Hello everyone, Jim Heiss here, making my first video in quite a long time. A couple of reasons why I didn't. The biggest one was time. There's been a lot going on in my wife and I's life in the last year or so. And her mother came to live with us. She's had some health issues. She was old. But to make a long story short, she passed away in December, 3 days after Christmas. And, all that's been taken care of and everything. It's a sad time. But because of that, and not a real loss for the passion of shaving, but a kind of bitter taste in my mouth about the community sometimes, I found, since I really got into this, that there's people out there that will give you the shirt off their back, and there's people out there that will put a knife in your back. I know that's pretty much everywhere you go. Your job and your church, anything, But such is life, and one must go on. And I was sitting thinking this morning, I hadn't made a video in a long time, so I thought I'd give it a shot. So today, seeing that it's February the 1st, I'm going to start off right with the Fatboy, because it's Fatboy February. Kurt in the Facebook group Vintage Gillette Safety Razor started it last year, and I did it then. It was pretty cool, and I enjoyed it, so I thought I'd do it again this year. Now, what I'm going to be using today, other than the Fatboy with a 7 o'clock black blade, I'm going to be using my Whip Dog brush and some Mama Bear's Amber Romance soap. I've already started loading the brush up, and I really love the scent of this soap. I haven't used it in a long time. I went up under my sink where I store all my soap, and I couldn't believe how much stuff I got that I haven't used in a long time. When I first got into the hobby, like everybody else, it seems like, you get the rad and the sad. And I got a lot of really good stuff that I need to start using more of. So I'm going to start it with this one. Now, I put some pre-shave on, some Cornhuskers lotion earlier, and it's been sitting for a while now. So you can see it's loading up pretty good. Pretty much started with a dry brush, just a little tad of water in it. I soaked the puck for a little bit. And I think I'm loaded up pretty good. So I'm going to wet my face and start lathering up. Now, for those of you that had paid any attention, you'll notice that I am no longer sporting the goatee, Van Dyke, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, I just got a little wild hair and decided that I would change things up a bit. And I shaved it all off. Start fresh. I think what I'm going to do is just a mustache now. I'm going to grow it out long like I did before, wax it, curl it up. Kind of would love to go with the, and I know it'll take a long time, but I watched Tombstone the other day. That mustache Kurt Russell had is wider. That was a pretty cool mustache. I'd kind of like to try to do something like that. Now this soap really makes a good, smooth, creamy lather. I'm kind of dry right now, but that's alright. That's what water's for. And it smells so good. And it makes you just want to keep doing the build of the lather there, you know. Things at work have been doing pretty good. Things in the barber shop are well. We've had some personnel changes. Yeah, it worked out okay. But it's been a very busy time. Been busy ever since right before Thanksgiving, actually. The shop has grown. The area has grown. And, we get some new people. There was one guy had a barber shop kind of close to us, probably about 15, 20 miles away, and he was the only other one besides us in that area. And he decided to, after 25 years in the same location, close it up. So we've been getting some new people in from that area because he actually opened another shop, but it's like 50 miles away. Nobody wants to drive that far to get a haircut. So I've been enjoying meeting some new people, getting to know them, and becoming their barber for hopefully another 20 years or so. So I got the Fatboy set on 5 right now. I haven't used the Fatboy in a long time, so I'm going to start out mildly, if you will. Feels good. What I like to do when I use an adjustable is my first pass, go at about the 5 and then click it up for any additional passes that I make. Tell you, it really was weird shaving the chin area after all the years that I had hair on it. Took some getting used to as far as the directions I should shave in. I did lose a little blood in the process. And one thing I forgot about was, if you'll notice, I got a little mole right here that I'd forgotten about, and almost took it off. Now I usually don't shave this more than, well, I really don't go over the area a lot of times because it's pretty clone to some weepers. But that's a good first pass. Not bad at all. You know, I like a lot of people when I was new to the hobby, I would chase that BBS, and I got it a few times, but then one day decided, you know what, do I really need to do that? No, I don't. It got to be where it was just a pain to try to do it. Smells good. So normally what I do now is I do that pass you just saw there, which is pretty much with the green. And then I just do a upward, which on my neck is across the green. Like so. And you can hear, there's still a little bit there. And I do the same thing on my cheeks. Like that. And then, seeing how this goes all different kinds of ways, I just sort of go every which way I can here. I don't strive for perfection anymore. To me, it's just not worth the effort, and I get pretty darn good shades with that. Now I do a little buffing, so I click my razor up a couple of knocks, lock it down. I just get a little bit of soap on my fingers and just kind of rub it and see what I feel, and then just sort of buff it out like that. And to me, that's good. Do it your way. It's like Burger King. Have it your way. You know, don't be afraid to try different ways of doing stuff. But don't really take one person's word as the word, if you will. There's a lot of people out there that think that their way is the only way. Not true. Do what's right for you. Do what feels right. I'm going to rinse her off real fast. Alrighty. Not too shabby. Alrighty. Now what I'm going to do today and use is English leather. Wear English leather or nothing at all. Whatever. Nobody wants to see me like that, that's for sure. Oh man. Nice. Feels good. And I think I'm just going to use a little bit of Cremo moisturizer lotion today. Doesn't really have a scent, but it's really good. Hydrating your skin. There we go. Now, so thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. I hope I'll be able to do a little more videos now that I got some extra time on my hands. Keep on shaving. Try to stay positive. You might never know what's going to happen. So enjoy what's going on around you. Have a good day, everybody. Take care.